Good Monday evening, Southeast Texas. Hope you're doing well. Looking at dry weather expected the next 7 days in Southeast Texas. Otherwise, a slow increase in temperatures and moisture levels. Dew points coming on up, but after our front on, say, Friday, some drier air will filter on in as we work through the weekend. Otherwise, looking at weak high pressure over the eastern East Tex area. Otherwise, watching high-level cloudiness streaming in due to the southwest flow emanating from a Pacific hurricane that made landfall along Mexico's coast earlier this morning. All that moisture headed our way. We're not expecting any rain, but the increase in cloudiness certainly possible with variable cloudiness tonight and through East Texas and Southeast Texas and also tomorrow. So we'll go with variable high cloudiness. So we'll see a little bit less sun coming up tomorrow. In the tropics, 2 areas we're watching in the tropical Atlantic. This is not unusual at all. One area in the far eastern Atlantic has a high chance of development, not coming in the Gulf of Mexico, so we're not real concerned about that, regardless of whatever it decides to do. Second area, this is Invest 91L, has a good chance of going into the Caribbean and then heading on off towards the west, making a landfall towards Central America the way things are looking right now. Small chance some of its remnants could enter the southwest Gulf of Mexico, but with frontal systems coming through, likely head towards Florida if that low chance verifies. So I think we're looking pretty good through the next 14 days in the western Gulf of Mexico. Tonight, with that high level moisture streaming on in, we'll go with variable high cloudiness across southeast Texas. Lows will drop into the mid 50s in the lakes and into the lower to middle 60s. Could thicken up a bit at times, and we could see partly sunny skies coming up tomorrow. We'll go with variable cloudiness because of the uncertainty, anywhere from mostly sunny to partly sunny. What is partly sunny? It's between partly cloudy and mostly cloudy. But again, that's awfully technical. You probably enjoy the weather regardless of what happens, as we expect high temperatures tomorrow to reach the mid 80s across the area with still fairly low humidity levels. That's all going to change after tomorrow across southeast Texas, as moisture will be on the increase, especially Wednesday and Thursday, ahead of Friday's cold front. Behind the cold front, a drier air mass will filter on in for the weekend. As far as the long-range modeling, as we head on into a week from Wednesday into Thursday, watching a trough of low pressure by that time. Next Wednesday, moving through the Great Lakes, but we've got a ridge of high pressure over Texas, so this front may not make it if this model is correct. A second model shows a much deeper trough of low pressure, and that would probably bring a front in as we head towards Thursday a week. So we got a front on Friday and a possible front maybe Wednesday or Thursday of next week. But again, a lot of uncertainty as far as how this is going to play out as we work towards the middle of next week and whether or not it'll give us any beneficial rainfall. That's what I'm looking at. On the Gulf of Mexico, looking at slightly choppy seas tomorrow, around 1 to 2 feet in your coastal marine forecast. We'll see northeasterly winds at 5 to 10 knots, water temperature down to 77. Our forecast tonight, variable high cloudiness. It's still another cool night. We'll see lows mid to upper 50s lakes, lower and middle 60s in the triangles. The winds go calm. Then for tomorrow, variable cloudiness, variable high cloudiness, either mostly sunny to partly sunny, in and out. As high temperatures reach the mid 80s, still the humidity levels are tolerable. We'll see northeast to east winds. After tomorrow, though, we get those lows back into the mid 60s on Thursday and Friday. You'll feel it, and it'll certainly be air conditioning weather because of the humidity, just to get the moisture out of the house. Otherwise, high temperatures will be close to 90 by Thursday and Friday. Cold front comes in on Friday. That will ensure 2 weekends in a row of great weather. This will be the second one. Lows will start cooling on Sunday into Monday with highs in the mid 80s, abundant sunshine. Then as we work on in to say Wednesday, Thursday of next week, until we can sort out which model is correct, we'll just go with a 20% coverage of light showers, certainly not a drought buster by any stretch of the imagination. And I'll be pessimistic on whether or not we get a front in here until I know better. We'll go with high temperatures in the mid 80s as we work towards Wednesday and Thursday. Download our app. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And as always, there's more weather at 12newsnow.com. Stay safe and have a fantastic Monday evening.